Mics are hot.
Hot Mike!
And we're live with Tal'Dorei, Riley, and Chaos.
Oh,
Sorry, I meant World in Chaos. What am I talking about?
I am the
Welcome.
world.
What?
I don't know.
No, absolutely not.
We're screwed.
Anyway, welcome to Tal'Dorei World in Chaos. If you are a regular here, welcome back, and if you are new, well, welcome for the first time. You have no idea what you're in for. And I apologize. I apologize ahead of time. Neither do I, and I'm the fucking guy running the game, so.
I mean, yeah, but the person that really knows what we're doing, Riley.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Which is me. Wait, I can't say that.
Hey, whoa!
I was thinking about the Moon Weaver. Okay, I was thinking about the Moon Weaver.
Tap it down.
Riley!
Gabe, please clip
I'm
that.
gonna get roasted for that. No, don't, dude. No,
Oh,
that's like asking.
I can guarantee you that
roast.
Gabe is already way ahead of me on that one.
Oh.
I can guarantee you.
Well,
That
because I'm a
funny.
celestial warlock now. That's where my brain was going.
Yes, as we all know, Jesus was a celestial warlock. Remember that
that's
time in
how
the
I
Bible
think
when he
about
cast
it.
Eldritch Blast? It was so rad.
You know
Oh
what?
my God! Stop it!
He could have been a celestial warlock.
Oh God, this is so.
Oh, he probably was a Genasi though.
His patron, according to some religions, was God.
Dad?
His own father. I don't know, dude. This is getting weird.
Soulbear RPG is proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool geeky gear, just like Knitted Fox did very recently, and we greatly appreciate.
Truly.
I know you're not watching right this second, Knitted Fox, 'cause I know you're working, but I know you will be watching, so there's your shout out. With that, we should probably do a recap of last session, and it's a pretty quick recap because y'all fought an avatar of a god, so that was cool. As the essence of chaos squared off against the avatar of the scaled tyrant, who appeared to take Sylvia.
Oh, that was just the avatar?
Yeah. Yeah, there were certain aspects of that you didn't see. If it was the real scaled tyrant, oh my god, that would have been a much different battle.
We'd be dead in like round 2.
Yeah, remember when Lid's character sacrificed himself to save us years ago with his whip? That's much closer to what the skilled tyrant actually is.
Anyways, because nobody at home knows what that means.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so you
Forgot.
guys faced off against an avatar of the scaled tyrant who was trying to take Sylvia's life, and ultimately, at the end, or towards the end of a very long, grueling battle, did succeed. However, you all also succeeded in banishing the avatar of the scaled tyrant, thanks, Gabe. And Siegfried managed to, using, what was it, Revivify, I believe?
Yeah.
Yes. Using Revivify, did a ritual with Garen and Kalasha, and managed to bring Sylvia back to life.
Yay.
You guys were all greeted by the Moonweaver, and she essentially explained what that all was and what you all did, and kind of gave you all a little bit of a speech there. And yeah, from there you guys were transported back to the Temple of the Moonweaver, where, as far as what's her name? I have it right here. Yeah, Nalandril. As far as she was concerned, you guys never really left. You guys were there. You just all got very quiet. So, as you guys come back to essentially consciousness, Nalandril looks at you all. Where did you all go? You were here, but you weren't here.
Hey, baby, what was that?
We were taken
by the Scale Tyrant. She came for Sylvia.
But you were here the whole time. You all just went slack.
Yeah, I mean, maybe our physical bodies were here, but we weren't here.
We were successful, though.
We drove her away.
She looks to Sylvia and inspects her. You were... What happened to the armor? You're wearing a silvery...
We fixed it. And Sylvia just like smiles at her. It went good. I only died for like a little second.
You died.
She died.
Just like barely though.
This is all very dramatic, isn't it?
Well, if you make it so, but...
Not entirely unheard of.
No, not unheard of. What's unheard of is you all were here, but yet you were all elsewhere, and in this elsewhere place, one of you was able to die, but then also only for a little bit, and then came back.
I feel like it's like time and it's a knot.
Oh, don't get this. Don't start this crap. Nothing about...
Because it loops and connects in some points, but doesn't connect in other points.
Every time you talk about it, it makes my head hurt.
It makes my head hurt because nothing that you're saying is factual. But,
That's what the one wizard said, and I think he was onto something.
Siegfried just used Revivify.
In place that we don't know exactly where we were.
no. But it was somewhere that the Moonweaver was having a very difficult time reaching. But she was able to finally break through. Or
Was so pretty.
So I'm pretty sure that when they cursed the armor with the Scale Tyrant's power, it created an odd plane in which a partial fraction of the Scale Tyrant's power was in this plane of existence, hence the armor, hence the dreams, and we went there. So we were basically in a dream.
That does not seem
Didn't feel like a dream.
possible.
No, I got the shit kicked out of me like 7 times.
Well, remember that one time I woke up from my dream and there was acid all over my skin?
yeah. Well.
Ugly. No.
Also,
Can we go to sleep now?
yeah, what time of day is it?
It's
We just woke up like
morning.
an hour ago.
Morning?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, too bad. We've got to sleep.
No, let's go fucking drinking.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. Let's do that.
I at least would like to take a short rest.
Perhaps you should go to the quarters that you have. I'm sure Eladriel will be pleased to know that everyone's all right, and make your plan from there. I mean, it's really early in the morning, and
Yeah.
I don't know where you go to. We're not that kind of city.
Right. Of course. I'm so sorry. I forgot where we were for a second.
Ooh, we could go shopping.
Do you not believe in mimosas?
Hun, seriously, not right now. This is not the place or time.
Mimosas.
A little bit of bubbly, a little bit of OJ.
Drinking orange juice in a bubble bath.
Yeah. No, bubbly.
He means champagne.
Oh no. I am a priestess. No.
I don't understand.
Clearly.
I know, dude. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Gosh darn! I wish I still had that damn jug.
How much monies do I have left? And Sylvia's gonna go digging through her bag. Ooh.
Could that wait until we get back to the room, maybe?
Oh man, I have like no money.
Welcome to my life.
But I do have this. And Sylvia pulls out the little bag of tricks and and throws an
not-
animal.
No!
Oh no, we're gonna die from a weasel.
Okay, remind me, you had which bag of tricks again? You had the gray one, correct?
Whichever one had the badger.
Yeah, I think it was the gray one.
You're gonna have to roll a
This-
d8 to see what comes out.
Okay,
Yep.
I rolled a d8.
This is the sacred house of your goddess.
A 1.
That's a weasel.
Yep, a spotted weasel appears on the ground. And Nalandril says, No, we can't have animals in here. Are you crazy?
She
Well,
is.
okay, first
She
of
is.
all, look at him. And Sylvia's gonna go pick him up.
Roll animal handling.
Oh, shit.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Shit. I thought it would just be my friend.
No.
Like, it can be your friend, but also still be an
It is
animal.
also an animal.
5.
5. So you go to pick up the weasel, and though the weasel considers you friendly, it's also not ready for you to just, like, pick it up at random, and it's just a fat dump right on the floor. What? Who's... Somebody clean this up!
Prestidigitation.
He's just nervous.
Ouch!
I'm
Ouch!
going to pick up the weasel.
But the weasel's in my hands, though, right?
It's in... Sylvia picked it up.
Oh,
It just
okay.
shit when she did.
Pooped.
Prestidigitation.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Just
I'm
please go meet Eladriel outside.
Yeah.
Just please.
I know.
And I'm walking out.
I apologize.
Sylvia's talking to the weasel. I don't think the Moonweaver will be that upset.
I apologize for my sister. She does not know what she does.
Oh, I knew what I was doing.
You really don't.
So you guys leave.
What?
I'm
should
gonna
I
stay
do?
back a little bit and I'm gonna give the priestess
Siegfried was probably the first one out.
and be like, I'm so
Right.
sorry, but thank you for your help.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just glad that everyone's okay, but I also would be more glad if everybody left.
Yeah,
And thank you. Thank you.
we get that a lot.
It's very true.
And I just prance out of the temple.
Okay. So you guys head outside and you see Eladriel standing out there, and well, not so much standing as he is kind of doing a small pace back and forth. But as he sees you exit, and his eyes fall upon Sylvia, and he sees that the armor's not there anymore. He says, "You must tell me how it went. It appears everything went well."
Well, we survived. We accomplished our goal with the help of the Moonweaver,
And I now have a pet weasel.
and she's apparently been she's
Until tomorrow morning.
accepted Sylvia back.
Wait, what do you mean until tomorrow morning?
It's not permanently a weasel.
Oh yeah, that's
you
a
mean
fake.
it's not?
It
Right,
is
It'll
bag
go
of
away after a little while.
of tricks, not bag of animals.
Yeah,
What,
right.
what happens to him after 24 hours?
Oof, it's gone.
Do I get the little thing again?
Nope.
So I only have 24 hours with this weasel?
Yeah.
You've doomed it to a life.
Wow!
This was a big mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Explained it before we gave it to her.
Just as an aside, it actually does. The bag never actually runs out of animals.
In
Yeah,
fact, you can use it 3 times every day.
yeah, and then it just can't be used again until the next dawn.
It just won't be the same weasel. Same fake weasel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be Fred.
Oh my god.
His name's not Fred.
What's his name, Sylvia?
Should not.
Fred.
Oh.
Mr.
Fred.
Mr. Not Real.
Right.
No!
Were you looking
Mr.
for-
Fakey Nick.
No, no,
not
no, no,
real
no,
son?
no. His name is Claude.
Mr. Claude.
No, just Claude. I don't know where you got that, Mister.
Fred.
I don't know where you got it.
Good name.
Were you
His
looking
name is
for a
Claude.
more permanent companion?
Oh,
No.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. We need to marry her off.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
What?
No! No, my parents tried that. It doesn't work.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Knowing you, makes sense.
I meant
Thank
a pet, but
Yeah, yeah. Is there a pet
Yes.
store?
we have a rescue shelter.
Are there raccoons?
Do you seriously hate me?
No, I just met you.
Well, I love you. Are there raccoons at this shelter?
Are you talking about trash pandas?
Yes.
There were a couple of trash panda pups that were rescued.
Oh.
Oh no.
They weren't just like
Good.
turned into
Alright,
food
Here
or
we go.
something?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys, I'll never ask for anything again.
That's a lie.
Why?
I don't
Insight.
believe you with a passive insight of 21.
Okay, I'm rolling deception. Fuck. That's an 18.
Tori doesn't believe a fucking word of it. Siegfried, if you want to roll insight, feel free.
Well, yeah, I did, and I believe her.
I don't know. I don't have to. I don't believe anything ever.
Yeah, Garan doesn't need to roll. He's just.
I don't believe anything ever.
It is wise to do so.
Ugh.
Since we're on the subject of animals, are there any animals here that we wouldn't find in normal regions?
That you wouldn't find in normal regions.
I've never been here before.
Like a flying squirrel.
Anything in the forest that you wouldn't normally see?
We do have some sugar gliders.
I would like to see them.
They're very
that
small.
either?
Can I turn into one?
Yes, you would find them at the shelter.
Oh no, I don't want to see animals in the shelter. Like in the forest.
Well, they were rescued from the forest.
If I go to the shelter, I'm setting all those animals free.
So
No.
that they can die.
Okay, maybe I won't.
Do you understand the meaning of the word rescued, son?
I just have been around a lot of terrible situations.
Well, we don't carry zoos or anything of that nature. We find animals that are broken and helpless, and we give them a home and a place to rest and be
Is a
healed.
helpless trash panda there?
Yes, the trash panda
Ah,
cub.
She's gonna have an aneurysm. We better get it going.
There's a helpless trash panda right here.
Garrett, don't talk about yourself like that.
Don't get me started, dude.
Okay, show us the way.
Okay. Yes, follow me, and I will lead you to the shelter.
The trash pandas.
So he walks you through, and it's the opposite direction of where the palace is. And you go in between rows of small cottages before eventually you see a rather large building, and the building itself doesn't have a roof that you can see at the least. It looks like it's open to the air and to the elements. But you also notice there's not a cloud in the sky, and this area seems to be just very sunny and bright and warm and nice. And as you approach the building, Eladriel says, Genevieve will be able to take care of you from here, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask of her. And it's a coincidence.
Sorry.
Once you are ready to head back to your quarters, I will be outside waiting for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, as you guys head inside, you do see kind of like a small reception desk, and as you look to the left and the right, the animals themselves, they're not like kept in cages per se. They do like have areas that they can be separated from each other, just in case there's any kind of animosity between animals. But they seem to be very well cared for. You notice somebody that looks almost as if they were like a physician for humanoid creatures, but more of a veterinarian that's tending to the wounds on a small dog. You do see various other caretakers. They seem to be holding some of the animals and giving them some attention so they don't feel lonely. And the animals generally seem very happy. Some are very injured. Some seem to have been on the mend or are fully healed at this point. but are being kept because they've been so removed from nature that they're afraid that they'll die if they're let go. But it genuinely seems to be a pretty nice place. And as you walk up to reception, you see an elven woman with blonde hair. She's wearing a white smock that has like bits of like dried food across her chest, and you can see like a little bit of like some kind of feces like on the very bottom. Like you can tell she is very hands-on with caring for the animals based on what she's wearing. And as she sees you approach, she says, "Hello, my name is Genevieve, and you're here to possibly help save animals, I would hope?"
A trash panda!
"Oh, you're looking for a raccoon?"
Yeah.
"Oh, well, we do have 2 raccoon cubs who came in about a fortnight ago. Their mother was killed by a hunter, but we
Oh.
did manage to rescue the cubs, and we've been nursing them here. There's a boy and a girl, right this way." And she leads you down an open, not quite a hallway, but there's like holding areas on either side. And she leads you toward the back, and you see kind of like a nursery area. And there is like a bed with some blankets and little food dishes. And the food dishes have been overturned, and the bedding has just been strewn about. And you see 2 little raccoon cubs. I don't know if that's what they're called, but they are now. But 2 little baby raccoons that are like curled up, like nose to nose, like against each other, and they seem to be asleep.
Oh. So.
Sylvia,
what-
we have to get both.
Yeah, there's no other option.
Fuck you.
They can't be separated.
Yeah, you can't separate them. So, can I has them?
Well, we have to go through an interview process and make sure that you're not going to just take them and eat them or anything like that.
I would
Interviews.
never.
Well,
Excellent.
you say you would never, but yeah, we can't just trust that. We want to make sure that all these animals go to a home that's going to care and love for them and keep them safe.
Okay, that's my home.
Okay, well, let's start the interview process then. Where is your home?
Right.
Zephyr.
And what are you doing all the way out here in Singorn if your home is in Zephyr?
I had a business trip
Oh, really?
that I was attending.
What kind of business are you in?
Adventuring.
Ooh, adventuring. Ooh. And,
I will not be a part of this. And Siegfried's gonna walk out.
Sylvia's gonna kind of like look and see what she's writing.
and she, like, holds her notes up ever closer to herself.
She's never home.
Okay, that was going to be my next question, is how many days out of the year?
I am going to turn and towards Garen, and I'm going to turn his shoulders and march him out.
But
Shut up. This is
Get any points for
I
Tal'Dorei?
haven't been home because I don't have pets.
I wanted to see her fail.
Okay.
Outside here with Siegfried. I'm going back in.
What? But
Siegfried, he's yours. Watch him.
what the-
Watch him be logical.
Yes, you two can be logical out here. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna get up some goddamn baby raccoons.
I'm not
Hey.
cleaning. I'm not feeding.
No one's asking you to.
at 2, Conrad.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing. Go get your trash pandas.
Garen, shall we get some coffee?
Yes.
We're gonna go get some coffee.
Okay, so you go back to the reception, and you do see that there is some, not fresh-made coffee, but it's still warm. As Kalasha heads back inside, and as you head back inside, Kalasha, you hear Genevieve say, "Okay, so you weren't home because you were looking for pets, or because you had no pets?"
No,
No, because I
excuse me.
didn't have any pets, so there was no reason to be home.
Let me interject here for a brief moment. We have been traveling the world for a long time because I don't know if you know who we are, but we're the essence of chaos. We have been traveling the world trying to save Tal'Dorei from a great evil, and we've been rather successful. But unfortunately, doing this has put a great deal of stress on our friend here, Sylvia. We're really looking for companions to help her through this highly stressful event, so that they can be kind of a calming presence. And she's always loved raccoons. She brings them up all the time. And we figured since you have 2 cubs here, it would be great if they could help our friend heal her wounds, and we can raise them and nurture them together as a group.
So
Can I, while he's doing that,
Yeah.
can I start playing on my violin in the arms of an angel in the background?
yes, roll performance.
Okay.
I cast guidance.
Natural 20.
Sarah McLaughlin herself appears behind you, swaying, holding a newborn puppy in her arms.
Damn, that was good.
So as you say that, Kalashad, as you're playing Tori, Genevieve sets her notebook down and her quill, and looks to you and says, "So what you're telling me is you gallivant across the continent, go into extremely dangerous situations where you are likely to die, and you wish to bring 2 small, helpless, defenseless animals with you for the future events of that nature where they are way more likely to die than you because they can't really do anything to defend themselves because they're little baby raccoons." Is
We're
that
not doing anything right now. We already did the adventure.
I already saved
Yeah, we're
the
retired.
world.
Yeah, we're technically retired.
We want to not really do all that anymore.
We're really fucking tired, actually.
And I
so-
literally, like, I do healing magic and protective magic.
I also do healing magic.
You
Okay,
do?
I will say one of you go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage. You guys can decide who, because you all talked.
Can I do it?
I have a +10.
I got a +12.
Fuck you, we'll do it.
Actually, I actually have the least amount of persuasion because I'm a liar.
My deception is the same.
My deception is also the same.
My deception's a 13.
I got a 26.
26. She picks the notepad up, looks at you. Well, why didn't you just say retired? Goodness. Okay,
Because-
retired.
Booty!
Okay, what will you feed them?
Whatever you tell me to.
Okay, let's see. You are going to have a ready source of food. How about water? Do you carry water on your travels?
I can just make that happen.
Fantastic. Okay, what about shelter?
I can just make that happen too.
yeah.
Instead
We
of
have a hut.
our angry friend outside.
Okay.
We have a
Sorry.
magical hut.
They both forgot their coffee. That's where they're going.
Okay. You're not planning on eating them, are you?
No.
No. We prefer
Vegetarian.
hardier animals like cows.
Okay. Well, I don't see why this should be a problem. There is a 1 gold adoption fee that helps for the care of the rest of the animals going forward.
Here's 10. Can I see some sugar gliders, please?
Oh, sugar gliders, yes, as a matter of fact. You'll have to follow me. It's at the other end of the hall. I will have an attendant get the 2 raccoon cubs together for you. Get them set for travel. We're going to give you a little raccoon Bjorn that you can wear across your chest, so they can travel with you safely. So if you want to head to reception, we will bring them to you.
This is the best decision we've ever made.
I'm having.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
you
breathe.
best believe they're getting awoken.
Oh no! What have I
Leave
done?
my raccoons alone.
Awoken?
It's a thing.
No,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Oh, leave my raccoons alone.
Okay.
No, they're gonna have personalities and names
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
And an intelligence of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They're gonna be
teach them to steal
smart.
things.
Gonna be smarter than most of you.
They're gonna be smarter than me for real.
Can we name them? You guys, I want to name them Bonnie and Clyde.
They're both boys.
No, one was a boy, one was a girl.
Oh,
Or we could come up with better names, I think.
yeah. Definitely way better names than that.
Isn't that story about a couple and not siblings?
What about Raina and Mitz?
Too
Oh,
sad. Too sad. Too sad.
It's adorable.
from the sound of it, that one kind of looks like Mitz.
Mitz looked way different.
Look at him. He's punching the air.
He is not. They're
He
seeing
is.
things.
Look at him.
So like as Kalashaw says that, one of the cubs like yawns and stretches a little bit like this, and then curls back up
See?
and like twists a little bit and wraps its tail around him.
Yeah. That's
What
Mitz and
about?
Phil and Lil.
Oh,
Phil and Lil? They are really. That's a really good name for twins.
Phil and Lil. Phil Lil.
Okay, cool. If they're not named Raina and Mitz, I won't feel bad eating them.
Goran, I will literally actually kill your character over this.
Okay, so as the rest of you meet at attendance, anybody that wants to follow Genevieve and Sindar can go see the sugar gliders.
I'm going.
I don't care about the sugar gliders.
Okay.
Definitely want to hold a raccoon with Sylvia.
Okay. So Sindar and Kalasha, you go with her, and she leads you to another. It almost looks like a nursery, but it's not. It's just for smaller animals. And you see a small tree that almost looks like it was druid crafted there, like a small plant. And
Yeah.
you see a very small little mammal, and it's not quite white, but it's definitely like pale, almost like a very light gray, with very light brown spots, and it's like kind of curled up in one of the branches of this plant, or one of the outcroppings of this plant. And as it sees you, it yawns and it puts its hands out. You can see like webbed hands and like kind of almost like
His
a
arms
flying,
flaps.
yeah, like arm flaps like a flying squirrel. And it grips onto the tree and then lets go and jumps and just glides over to you, and glides like right past your face and lands on Genevieve's shoulder. And she says, "Oh, there, little one. This one just
Wow.
wanted to meet you." And he climbs onto a couple of her fingers, and she holds him in front of you.
I put out my finger for him to go on.
He looks at you, kind of tilts his head a little bit, and like slowly reaches one hand over, like touches your fingers, and then when like you don't react or do anything sudden, it slowly climbs onto your hand.
What's his name?
This one is Roscoe.
Roscoe. I like it.
Yes.
Roscoe the Rascal.
Oh, and he is quite the little rascal.
Here you go.
And he climbs back into her hand, and you can see he kind of like crawls around her hand, like into her palm, does like a little spin, and then like peeks its nose out in between her fingers to look at you.
Bye, Roscoe. It was nice meeting you.
And I'm sure he had a pleasure as well. And she sets Roscoe back onto the plant very gingerly, and she leads you back out to reception. As you're walking back to reception, two attendants come in, one with a baby Bjorn slung across her chest, and the other one kind of carrying it so he can show you guys how to apply it and put it on. And then two raccoons, two little baby raccoons. Okay, who was paying the gold cost for the raccoon?
Sindar. Sindar's paying.
Oh, I already did. I
Oh,
gave it to
right,
Jennifer.
you did. Sorry, apologies. So they show Sylvia how to strap on the pack to her chest, and then they place one of the babies inside, and you can feel, you can't see because like it's kind of a big pouch, so unless they want to poke their heads out, like you don't always see them, but you can feel the baby raccoon like curl up on the bottom, and you can feel its warmth pressing against your chest. And who will be carrying the other one?
Oh, me.
Okay.
Victoria.
And the attendant shows you how to strap on the satchel or the thing as well, and
I have
places
Phil.
the other cub. Okay, you're going to want to make sure that they get plenty of food. They're pretty omnivorous, so small bugs, plants. They prefer the bugs though, and meats, but they can subsist off of berries. It's just not their favorite. And then you'll want to make sure that they have plenty of water and lots of nurturing and love. They're going to want to be pressed against you a lot. It reminds them of their mother. But you're their mothers now, so congratulations.
How long until they grow up?
No idea.
Okay.
We don't know how old they are exactly.
Okay.
Oh my god, can Sindar talk to them?
Yes.
Do you guys have bugs that I could buy?
No, we're about preserving life, not taking life.
We can find bugs.
We don't.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We
They're literally
outsource.
everywhere.
We outsource.
Okay then. Well, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. And as you guys walk out, Eladriel sees Tori and Sylvia with the raccoon Bjorns, and it's like, I see you made some friends.
Yes.
Cool.
His name is Phil.
That is a name.
Yeah, it's his name.
It is very much
This one, Lil, is Lil, and it rhymes, and it's amazing.
also a name. That is most definitely also a name.
You got a problem with Phil and Lil's name, bro?
I very
Relax,
much
Sylvia.
agree it's a name. That's all.
I don't think they like it when we get angry. And I'm just gonna hold it to be close. I'm gonna hold the raccoon to be closer.
I will say, Tori and Sylvia, go ahead and roll animal handling checks.
Bum. An 8.
Oh no.
25.
25. Tori, as you clutch Lil, you could feel like a very calm, soothed heartbeat. But as Sylvia's getting worked up, Phil just fills the bottom of the bag with urine.
Oh, crap.
And just like pees in fear, and you feel Phil shaking.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm sorry. What spells do I have?
Oh my god! Why is that your first reaction? To cast a spell on the fucking poor raccoon?
Well, I might have something nice, you know?
Maybe I will not throw them off cliff.
I don't have anything that's not, like, bad. Sylvia's looking through her bag for something to help.
So, would you like to go to your abode to rest or
Yes, please.
plan? Yes. And Eladriel leads you all back to the small house that they had set aside for you to rest in.
I'm definitely humming a song to Lil as we walk.
Okay.
Well, I just, I guess I gotta take Phil out of that little thing because I can't have him sit in his own pee.
Yeah, you pick him up and he's damp.
Oh, no.
Well, I think we've learned a valuable lesson today, Phil. And she puts him on her shoulder, just kind of holds him. It's like, you can't pee on yourself. Because it takes us a while to go home and clean you up. And it smells really bad. Now you're wet.
Okay, now that I can see and he can hear me, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on Phil.
Okay. So that makes him friendly to you, correct? Or is it to you and your allies?
Me and the allies.
Okay. So.
But I can commune with him telepathically.
Oh. Okay. So he's just chilling right now.
Alright, cool.
Okay. But eventually you guys do make it back to your house, and Eladriel says, well, I'll leave you to whatever it is you're going to do. If you...
Oh wait, no communication, sorry Brian. That's
Okay.
a different spell.
That's speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he knows we're friendly now, so.
Yeah, he's calm. He's just chilling. It was really just the raised voice that spooked him.
Needs a bath.
So Eladriel says, if you require anything, please let me know. I assume you're probably going to be moving on from here. If we can help.
Do you have like a library or somewhere where you can find spells that you can write down in a book?
We do.
I think Garen would like to go there.
Well, I
Very much would like to go there.
like very much so, but you don't ask that of the elves. It's not proper. It's
We saved the world. It's kind of a big IOU.
The IOU was redeemed when we gave you your life.
right.
I don't know what to. I'm just gonna go bathe Phil. And Sylvia leaves.
I'm gonna be honest, that was not a great trade.
Well, you have your mentor, right, Garen?
Yeah, he's outside the Emerald Outpost. We'll have to travel there.
Yeah, it's not too far from here. It's about a day and a half, 2 days travel.
Yeah. It would be good to see him again.
We could set you up with some mounts, get you there maybe a little bit faster.
Thank you.
That's like the closest we've been to our destination, like ever.
Yeah. That's gonna be weird.
Kind of awesome, though. We haven't traveled on the road much at all.
No. We're on boats a lot.
I miss my boat.
Yeah.
Plural, actually. I miss all
Which
of them.
one? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Boats.
We will get you a boat.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'll get you a boat.
You'll get a boat.
Maybe a gravy boat.
I feel like that was an innuendo for something.
It was not innuendo.
Well, it is now that I've said it.
He's a captain without a ship. Of course he needs a ship.
Does that make him a captain anymore if he doesn't have a ship?
He's always a captain.
I don't know the logic behind that. I've only been on the boat once.
Victoria, you are an amazing bard and spellcaster, and you kill a lot of dragons. But
I
logic
didn't plan for that, and it's actually kind of terrifying.
logic isn't really your strong suit, right?
Nope.
So, yeah, it's okay.
Just go where the wind takes me, and apparently that means 2 raccoon babies.
Tori, the illogical dragon slayer. Can we get
do-
titles here?
We do need a good name for Tori, because she is, like,
No?
clutch.
Yeah, totally. But yes, we would definitely appreciate your help in getting.
Titles. And the
Thank you.
library.
I will get steeds, as promised, and I will put in a good word for you at the library. You have to understand, this is ancient wisdom. This is
Yeah.
powerful magics that has been passed down for centuries upon centuries, generations upon generations. And while we appreciate everything that you all did for Tal'Dorei and Exandria, we can't very well be going and giving these secrets to everyone. In fact, these secrets never leave Singorn. Ever.
Yeah, but
See, I just
Singorn
thought
leaves.
that you had like
Whoa!
kids section. Oh,
Let's know.
What was that?
I'm just gonna take Will away from this situation. We're gonna go inside the house. Okay.
Seriously, we're gonna be disrespectful with people in their own home.
No.
Just thinking about how Rada would have been disrespectful.
I hope you have a good rest. Let me go get your steeds that we are providing to you for free. I shall take my leave.
Yes,
And
of course.
Eladriel turns and walks away.
those are gonna be some terrible steeds.
Rory pokes her head back out of the house. I think you should apologize.
For what? Being right?
Cultures are different. You can't compare them to everybody else.
Why was that necessary?
I feel like if he doesn't insult one person at least every day, he might go catatonic.
That's not entirely false. I don't know. They seem extremely pretentious, and
And that affects you how?
They are extremely pretentious. That's just who they are, though.
Doesn't mean we have to interact with them any more than we have to if that's what you want.
We just... we're not here that long.
And they've also been really kind to us. And they helped us when they didn't need to.
I got to see a sugar glider. That was pretty cool.
Are you going to turn into one now? Because that would be really cute.
It's not the right time.
Okay.
Kalashaw, do you see something in the sky? Oh,
no, I'm just thinking.
gotcha.
I guess I'm still processing some pre-battle angst.
Oh, we were about to battle?
No.
From the battle we just had.
Oh,
yeah,
post-battle angst.
No, it's angst from the pre-battle that's carried over into the post-battle.
Gotcha.
What's going
Like
on?
he had the angst and then we battled, but he still has the angst.
Yes.
Oh, we need a drink. That was the thing.
Okay.
We'd definitely like to sleep before we leave, whenever that is.
All right. It's still the morning. This is not like Amon. Okay. There's not just bars open all the time everywhere.
You're right. We should leave in like 30 minutes to an hour.
I don't know if that would be safe. A lot of us are pretty beat up still. And I'm spent, guys.
We need to sleep before we go.
You hear Sylvia from the other room bathing.
I just don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
And that's understandable.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't like when people look down on us. And that's what's happened here.
Definitely says more about them than it does us. We don't have to worry about them. We can just go. When we're, not near death for some of us and such.
Here's the thing. Okay. Reyna was an amazing person. And but she was the exception. Okay? All elves aren't like Reyna. They're like that. Jenna, this is what you have to deal with when you're with the elves.
Just because that's what they are doesn't mean that I have to accept it.
I'm just saying that they're not...
Being shitty to other people is not, okay in any situation.
I know.
Culturally or not.
I know. You don't have to tell me I am a hobgoblin. I know all about fucked up culture.
But we're not going to change it by insulting one another. She's learning. I'm so proud.
I really didn't want to come back here. I mean, I'm glad we did. I'm glad Sylvia's freaking holding a fucking raccoon right now.
He is really cute.
But, God, I did not want
You guys hear, from the other room, I'm going to teach you to steal stuff.
Yeah, she is.
You're going to
would
be
be
so
proud.
sneaky.
Oh my God. There's got to be some alcohol somewhere.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Where's my D20s? Oh. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a 28.
Okay, you find an untapped cask of wine and an untapped cask of mead as well.
Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. Daddy. Okay.
What, babe? What you need?
I found the good stuff. I found casks. Plural. Yes.
A literal.
Now we dry.
Go ahead and roll another animal handling check,
Oh
Sylvia.
shit. I cast guidance on myself.
There we go.
There it is.
First one in 2 games.
18.
18. Okay, Phil is a little fussy, but you manage to scratch him just in the right spot, right behind the ear, and rub his cheeks, and he calms down and allows you to finish drying him. However, his raccoon Bjorn is still a mess.
Oh yeah, I need to wash that too.
Yep.
So I'm washing that.
Okay. So while Sylvia is cleaning the raccoon Bjorn and Garen is tapping the casks, what are the rest of you doing while you have time?
I would like to go speak to Sindar.
Does this count as light activity?
No.
Washing my thing?
No, that's not like
Darn
light. Light activities like sitting around reading, studying something. That would be light activity.
I was hoping that I could short rest and simultaneously clean the thing.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
How about pulling out the tattoo kit?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You can absolutely.
I just
Look
want
that
to
over.
try and make a straight line,
All right.
like on my fucking ankle or something.
All right. we'll get to Siegfried doing that in order after Kalasha goes
Baby
to
steps,
Sindar.
okay? Baby
Yeah.
steps.
Oh yeah.
Not very artistic so far.
So, Kalasha, you walk past Siegfried as you see Siegfried pulling out the tattoo kit and kind of looking it over and figuring out how to put it together and whatnot and how it's used. And you see Sindar sitting in a chair in like the kind of the living quarters.
Hey, Sindar, as I'll kind of speak softly to him as I sit down near him.
Hey man, what's up?
I couldn't help but notice that you paid for Sylvia's baby raccoons.
Yeah.
What's like the deal there?
Oh, you think that was...
Why
No.
did I catch on so fast?
I wanted the shelter to prosper. Animals are my thing. Duh.
Just seemed like a lot happened over the last day or so, and
Yeah. Same shit that happens every time we get into huge fights. A bunch of people died. We brought people back, and we almost didn't bring Sylvia back.
you seemed pretty
I-
worked up at the
I was
time,
quite positive we were next.
and then you just bought those raccoons and overpaid, flaunting your wealth, which she's very fond of in general.
Listen, I know you are distracted by pleasures of the flesh, but I have a job to do.
What is that job?
To be the best.
The very best.
No.
The best what?
Druid. Someone's going to need to take up Keyless throne,
And that's
so to speak.
That's what you want?
Yes.
And it's not at all related to the Sylvia thing.
I mean, no, you can think what you want, but I'm very driven.
Okay, so there's you don't on a scale of 1 to 10, you're neutral position out of 3.
What does that even mean?
So like are you into her?
No.
Not at all. So you're just like coasting along at a 3 like everyone is every other day.
I mean, is that like a word for it? What are you talking about?
So like
Coasting 3.
so everybody's like perpetually at a 3 for everyone, and that scale can go
Okay.
up or down. So if you're at a 1, that means that like major
Oh. I mean,
okay.
it's 3 creeping down lower as the days go on.
Okay, but like a 5 is like oh, you know, and then like a 10
So
is
like,
like
you with like everybody you see.
yeah. Well, I'm a natural 5.
Okay.
I coast at a 5 through life with everybody.
Look,
Right
You're
now
gonna have
you
to teach me more of these things. I
Like-
know absolutely nothing about any of these things.
like right now you and I are like at a 5. Like I'm a
Are-
5 with you. Okay.
I am not at a 5.
Yeah.
No.
No. Like
I'm
I
still
said,
3.
you're still 3, but I'm at a 5. Like it's a moving scale. I think Sylvia's at like maybe a 6.5, 7 with you, just by observation.
Yikes. Oh no.
Like the whole big butt thing, I have a theory that was for you.
Oh no.
I know that like you've been kind of like
Wait, no. Have I been doing things that are moving me away from 3? Is that what you're saying?
Existing.
well, I think like
was pretty.
yeah.
I'm not in the conversation, but I'm just saying.
Like in general, like you might not be meaning to, but like I think you're definitely shifting the scale upwards. I'm not saying like that like she's like me and Garen. Like
oh no.
it's not 8.5 and up, which is like saucy time. Not there. But
Wait. What is saucy time?
I'm so happy.
you know, like when you really dig someone, and then
Oh, we bring shovels into this.
no, when you're really attracted or aroused by someone.
Okay.
That's dig. You know, you dig them.
Can I bring booze over to them at this point?
So you see
I was also in the
Kalisha.
living room just listening to
Yeah, so you see Kalisha and Sindar talking, and you look like they look like you like see Sindar like more and more visibly uncomfortable and confused, and you're like, yeah, this drinks, and
Bring
Tori's
over
just
the
like sitting there just watching the whole thing.
just like cuddling Lil. And just being extremely entertained by this conversation.
Here you go. Drink
Thank
up.
Oh,
So-
shit. Normally I don't, but this is stressing me out, man. I had no idea there was a scale.
So,
I didn't
so
either.
Yeah.
So, like,
Ah.
it's a way of explaining it. There's no like actual scale that could be like scientifically proven. It's and it moves. The scale moves.
I think he gets that. Yeah.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of here, cat.
No, Booty!
He's trying to get food.
Booty.
So
Lord.
so you're at a 3 with everybody. Like you're just not interested.
No, not at all.
Like you
I
don't
don't
want
have
to.
time.
Okay. Ren and I don't have time, but we make time. That's
I
how
don't
you get to be an
care
8.5.
To
That's so sweet.
no.
Okay, so you don't want.
I see
like.
what you two go through, and that seems like torture.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
There are whips and balls.
You wrestle every night. You guys hurt each other. Garen's always yelling.
Well,
Uh.
it's passionate. We're very passionate lovers.
I'm covering Lil's ears at this point.
We're not hurting.
That's what I
each
hate.
other.
You could have fooled me.
There's different ways that love can be communicated, and one of the ways that we
This
both
is
like because of
Too
our
much.
our
No.
upbringing, we both enjoy pain. Like we can
I
find
mean-
pleasure in pain.
No,
Consent is key.
Yeah.
I,
I'd just rather avoid it all.
it's
Okay,
not
so
really-
so the you and Sylvia thing, like everybody's just misreading into that, and it's not going to happen. Like you're just out, donezo. Not even in it a little bit. Not even like a
real towel dropped.
So you're
throwing
just
the towel. Yeah, no.
Could you do me a favor though,
Yeah.
Sindar?
What is your favor?
Could you just like flat out tell her that?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's the opposite of what you need to do.
What?
No, okay. No,
Yo,
Sindar-
Sindar takes 1 point of psychic damage.
Sindar, this is what you need to do. This is the only. Trust me, I've met a lot of people that are very similar to Sylvia.
Okay.
You need to fake being at a 9. Okay.
Oh, no.
If you fake being at a 9, you're gonna drive her away. She's not gonna be interested, and then she's gonna revert back to a 3, and that's what needs to happen.
No.
I don't know if that will really
Because
work.
if you got rid of a 7-8, you want me to fake a 9?
Lying to people about feelings isn't good.
Well,
If Saucetown is 7 and 8, what is 9?
And especially if she finds out, that's gonna hurt her a lot more than just telling her that you don't like her.
Now I get the gravy boat reference. Oh.
My hands are still over Lil's ears.
I am leaving. This is Sindar walks outside.
Sylvia walks into the room. Can someone smell this and make sure it doesn't still smell like pee? I washed it, but I just got randomly.
Precipitation.
Wow, I could have just asked you to do this from the start.
Yep.
But it's
Want
important to learn to do things on your own.
Would you like some wine?
No, I'm literally a mom.
Mom's gonna
You're
get
not breastfeeding,
I have responsibilities.
so
And I put Phil in his little thing.
Hold on. This is the point where you're going, we have responsibilities?
yeah. This is the line.
This is the line. You're drawing the line of responsibilities
Raccoons.
here, right now. Baby raccoons.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm gonna start taking some blankets and pillows and making a little circle on the floor. And I look at Sylvia and I'm like, oh, I think it's their playtime. They should definitely play now.
So we
And I put Lil out of her little Bjorn and put it into the circle.
Okay,
so
I'll
we
put
could
Phil
avoid
into the
a
circle.
lot of all of this stuff if we would have just gotten these raccoons in the beginning. You would have been responsible from the beginning.
No.
Well,
From
I
what you
think
told me, they probably would have like drowned when you guys were in the ocean that one time.
for
Totally.
sure.
Oh
they
my
would.
god, I forgot that they have to breathe.
Yep. Everyone except for you.
Oh,
has to
bath time
breathe.
could have been so bad.
So bad.
I don't. You're a very special and unique person.
This
I
is true.
know.
I'm glad I know you.
Oh yeah, I have a gift for you, Kalasha, but I can't give it to you yet.
Okay. Depending on what it is, we might be, I don't know. What is
I
it?
think you'll be happy. You can't see it yet
Why can't I? s-
because I need to rest.
You need to rest and then you can give it to me?
Magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm suspicious.
As you very
Don't
much should.
be.
Because, like, you treat me like a 2 most of the time.
Oh, not the numbers again.
Yeah, but you helped me get a raccoon. And what's this 2 you're talking about?
Numbers are hard.
On the scale
What scale?
of, like,
It's
how much you
not.
like somebody.
This is not. Oh,
How does
God.
that work?
Oh, God.
So, as Kalasha explains the scale to Sylvia, Siegfried,
Hey.
go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. As you're pulling apart this tattoo kit.
11.
11, okay. So with 11, it takes you a good 10 minutes of sorting through everything and pulling it all out. But you do manage to kind of figure out how it works and what parts go to where. It's essentially what looks almost to be like a sewing needle. About as long as a sewing needle, but much thinner right at the tip of it.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice that there is some sort of grip that holds it in place, that has a bit of a give to it, and that if you hold this needle around that grip and you lightly tap with a small mallet that's there, it essentially kind of just strikes and strikes and strikes and strikes and strikes, and you're able to kind of keep it at an even movement and even pace while doing that. So as you kind of test it out in the air to get a feel for it, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check on your ankle as you try to do the line.
3.
Okay, so the line it's really crooked, because it's one thing kind of tapping it out in the air and feeling like it with no resistance, but the ankle, based on the fact that there's like the fleshy parts and then there's like the hard part over the bone, it kind of throws you off, and in some places you go way too deep, in some places it's not quite so deep, so it's like an unevenly inked crooked line. But I mean, it's for a first attempt. Honestly, it could have been worse. Not by much, but it could have been a little bit worse.
Blood poisoning.
You at least got a bit of a feel for how the kit functions.
Okay, I'm gonna work my way up to this.
Did you want to keep trying with it, or?
Nope, one's good enough.
Okay. I will say
I'm actually gonna take notes on this.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That could help you in the future.
Take some notes on what I did and the results.
I will say with a 3, as Kalasha is about to begin explaining the scale to Sylvia, you guys just hear from the back corner of the room, "Ow!"
Hey, you want some mead?
I don't think that would sanitize this. Thank you.
Okay. You're a cleric. You can sanitize shit. Do you want some mead?
Oh, to drink?
Yeah.
Sure. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Do you bring it to him, or does Siegfried come to you guys?
I'll bring it to him.
Okay.
Kind of sitting down here.
Yeah. So Garen brings you the mead as Kalasha explains the scale system.
Because I don't want to listen to that again.
Well, I would offer to try this on you, but you do not want this.
No.
Perhaps some other time.
Perhaps once you've had some practice.
Yes, I will make efforts to get better at this.
I know you will. You're a good student.
One could also say good teacher. I self-teach a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Well, what I meant by that was you enjoy learning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Which is
I take pity on those who do not.
rare in these parts.
Yes, I spent enough time in this realm.
Oh, I'm just talking about the people in this room.
Oh, yes, them too.
Cut to Kalasha. So like Garen and Siegfried, like together, that's like a combined 13.
Okay.
He's adding way too much math into this.
Too much
And-
math.
If like Garen and I are like an 8 or 8.5, like
Doesn't make any sense.
the three of us being a 13.
I'm pretty sure he's turned you guys down multiple times at this point. And I've only been with you guys for like maybe less than 2 weeks.
Right.
But I like to think about it.
Sylvia just kind of stares at Kalasha confused.
So was I wrong with 2?
What? Wait.
What?
So who's a 2?
You think that I'm a 2? I'm at 2 at you.
Mm.
A 1?
Mm.
Okay.
Can you be like
3.
confused?
Oh, confused?
What?
That's like an X.
No, I mean,
That's the absence of.
Because like you're my comrade, but you're also kind of annoying. But I do like to do nice things for you, but you're also kind of crazy.
You just said you wanted to get him a gift. I'm so confused.
I do have a gift, but that's what I'm saying. So I don't think there's a
No, it
number.
sounds like a gift he's not going to want.
that sounds like a 3.
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's neutral. You're just coasting.
Okay.
3 is my favorite number.
Apparently it's Kalashaw's too.
Is that why he keeps asking if he wants to join you?
He's obsessed with that 3.
Only some.
Attention to Sindar, but that first conversation didn't go well.
So are we gonna? When do those Steves
That one
get
went
here?
way over Siegfried's head.
We're gosh, if
Pretty
they
sure that guy sounded like he was going to bring him now and tell us to leave because of how that went.
we're just gonna hang out here. We're gonna drink. We're gonna chill, and then whenever we have to leave, we'll leave. And if we have to leave the city and go sleep in the hut, that's fine. We can do that.
We could go catch bugs for the raccoons.
We're gonna go and see my master. Oh wow, it's been a long time.
I definitely need to take a short rest.
You know, if
We
you
can sit
just,
and watch the raccoons for an hour.
if you just sit here and like listen to Kalasha talk for like what, like
Yeah.
less than an hour, like you're good.
I will
Was it-
say listening to Kalashah talk is considered extraneous work.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
That's
like-
cold, man.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my short rest.
Not the way I listen. I don't know.
I'm also going to short rest.
Okay. Yeah, you guys at this point are able to achieve your short rest if you would like to. As it
Yeah.
approaches mid-afternoon and towards evening, what are your guys' plans? Eladriel has not returned yet with
First
any
things
steeds or anything.
first, I'm gonna use my disguised self to give myself raccoon ears and tail.
Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Yeah, so Sylvia just sprouts 2 fuzzy gray ears, and from her backside you see a bushy black and gray tail.
Cool.
That's
I'll call you
not-
Josie for now on.
That's not the gift for me, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's Tanuki Sylvia.
I'm just making sure.
Speaking of, this was what I was gonna do, and like a glowing goldish white light emits from my hand, and I slap Kalasha on the forehead and cast Greater Restoration.
Okay.
Didn't his strength get sapped by that?
It did. I'm just trying to remember what it said in the book.
And my intelligence from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think it can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do.
Also, greater restoration costs some.
What? Excuse me.
Mhm.
Or
Why do you think-
you can do.
This is expensive, yo.
Yeah, it's diamond dust, my dude. 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Or
the
100 gold pieces.
Oh, that's not much.
Still a lot though.
So mark off the gold cost, and Kalashah's strength
Do
goes
it to
back up by
yourself.
1.
It what?
It goes up. Your strength goes back up by 1.
Is it just by 1 or does it reset to its normal score?
I believe it just goes up by 1. Because the book, I will say, does not say that it can be cured that way, but it also doesn't say it can't be cured that way. This particular from this creature.
Beasts.
Well, it
In
is
the
it-
Greater Restoration,
is it a
it said it
curse?
can reverse stat like damage
Oh,
from
Oh,
a spell.
any reduction to one of the target's ability scores.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say the full reduction then. So your strength will reset.
Yeah, but it's you can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects on the target. One effect that charmed or petrified the target, one curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, or one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Oh, also, by the way, you guys, after a short rest, you guys all have 18 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I now have this feature.
Celestial Warlock, boo boo.
Where is it? Oh no, you guys get 11. I get 18.
That sounds right.
I was like,
I was gonna say, what? Why 18?
I get 18. You guys get 11 temporary hit points, including the raccoons.
Okay.
1 hit point raccoons.
Yes.
God, you sneeze on them the wrong way.
And their dinner.
If Sylvia doesn't accidentally crush those raccoons, I will be shocked.
Wow.
You won't crush this one.
I might accidentally fall on one.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Phil back in his little.
Okay.
What's it called?
A Bjorn.
Yeah.
A Bjorn. In his Bjorn.
Technically, the way that you described it, it's a swaddle.
Yeah, that's how I pictured it.
Back in this swaddle.
I worked with Baby Zoros. That's how I do. Anyway,
All right, Kalshaw, do you want to run the fucking game?
no, just helping out where I can.
Yeah, just like you helped out with Eladriel, it worked out great.
Oh.
If you don't fuck up every now and then, there's no content.
But
Okay, I had a big
why
whip
does it
last.
always have to hurt me? You know?
You
What?
hurt the ones you love, I guess.
Why the fuck ups always have to hurt me?
Sindar,
Yes.
are you good at catching bugs?
I've never tried.
Will you catch me some bugs?
Sure.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Sindar and do this.
Oh my god. No.
Thank you for going and catching Phil little bugs.
You need to learn how to hunt.
What?
If they are going to survive, they need to learn how to catch their bugs.
Okay, but they're babies right now.
Exactly. You're their mom, and you need to show them how to catch bugs.
It's Phil's nap time.
When he wakes up, you will show them how to catch bugs.
I'm just gonna keep drinking because this is ridiculous.
All right, Garen, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Cool. Fuck, man. That's 23.
And don't forget, on saving throws, you can always choose to fail if you're not happy with the result. As a reminder.
Yeah.
But with the 23, the booze is hitting you quite pleasantly. You've got a really good buzz going on. It's kind of numbing your feelings and emotions at the moment. And you're just kind of riding the high of the mead.
This is better. This is the moment. Write this down. This is the moment Garen becomes an alcoholic.
I'm writing it down.
There you go.
Sylvia should also write this down for her book.
No.
Wait, are you just done with the book?
It's pretty much done. I gotta think of an ending, though. And that's not it.
Galred becoming an alcoholic is not the ending.
No.
Thank you. I love you too.
Okay, so what is your guys' plan? What is your direction? What are your thoughts on what you're going to do?
We're waiting for the steeds.
You are waiting
going-
for the steeds, but you haven't explicitly said what you decided where you're going next or what you're doing.
We're going to Tolinar's tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get magical things.
All right.
I'll do my best not to insult it.
We don't believe you.
I know, but Sylvia says things all the time we don't believe, so figure.
Yeah.
That's just part of things.
That's cool.
Agreed, part of things. I
It-
agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, just
Why don't you tell us about him? Like, I haven't heard much besides, like, he was your former master, he taught you a whole bunch of stuff, he has a tower. Like,
Is it your ex?
no. He's the uncle to my ex-lover.
Ooh.
And that is why he took me in as a student. So,
Ooh.
yeah. He's not quite. He's also an exception. He's special. He's patient. He's kind. Very intelligent. But
I forgot.
what?
you forget.
I have dragon scales and teeth to sell or make stuff with.
Yeah, this is like an elven city. They're not really gonna. Yeah, it's not.
They're not going to buy it?
They're too good for it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
When's the last time they got a hold of any dragon scales?
I don't know, man, but they've probably had dragon scales since before our parents were ever alive. That's the thing about elves. They've lived so long. They have such long lives. We are just like a blip in their lifetime. Like, that's why they don't. That's why the passion, all that stuff isn't quite always there. It's why they seem pretentious or they seem aloof. It's because we're just a blip.
They're at threes constantly.
I'm not going there, but we're going to live for however long we live. It's not super long because, we don't have super long lives. And their lives are going to go on and on and on and on and on. So, we just don't really register.
When we go to see your old master, what spells are you going to look for?
I don't know.
Does he even have spells for you to copy into your book?
I don't know.
What if you're now more powerful than him?
That's something I wasn't sure about. I know I was getting close, but I mean, he's very old, so I don't know exactly how powerful he is because he never really flaunted that.
It would still be nice to see him.
Yeah.
After we're done, should we make my house into our guild hall? Like our home base?
Are we gonna have a home?
Yeah.
I've never had a home before.
This is
That's sad.
it's a very nice home. It is a home.
I think we should keep that one a home, and we should establish a proper guild house, guild hall,
Right.
like in Whitestone.
Who's gonna pay for that?
Whitestone's really far away from everything, though.
True.
Though I do like Whitestone a lot.
Or maybe someplace central. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, we should have a place that we know that we live, and like we can say like people who are looking for the essence of chaos, deliver your mail and messages here, and we will get back to you when we have a moment. But then we take Sylvia's family home, and like that's our like vacation house. Like we go there and we chill and we just be us. We be friends and we play like checkers and we eat lots of meat and
Okay.
like,
Lots
we
of
don't-
brisket. Yeah, lots
yeah,
of brisket.
we don't
And
we
the
don't like
restaurant stay there when we go on dangerous adventures.
yes.
Oh, wait, you guys, is there like a message board somewhere in this town where we can pick up jobs that pay us?
I don't
On
really
time
want to work
completion?
right now.
But we have money. Like, what are you?
I mean, I don't really have money.
Kalishaw kind of ended up spending all my money.
Wait, when did I do that?
First of all, when I had to use that spell to trap the strength sapping wench, and then just now to fix you from the strength sapping wench.
Okay.
We were pulled up there because of your armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Oh no.
Very expensive.
Siegfried, wanna arm wrestle?
Seems like a circle.
No.
I just
What
out
would
like
that
10
prove,
grand.
other than you're stronger than me?
Honestly, we can talk about it when you pay me back for the boat that you broke.
I didn't
It's
buy
not
a,
always
I
about
didn't break a
strength,
boat.
Siegfried.
If it wasn't for you, it never would have gotten destroyed by a kraken. So
Excuse me.
well, I don't know about
The
that.
Kraken had nothing to do with me.
I mean,
it certainly showed up right after you arrived.
that's coincidence.
Going to bed.
So
Let's-
as you guys are arguing, at the door, finally you hear a.
Oh,
Guess I'm not going to bed.
Kalisha, you should go apologize.
yes.
Very well.
Be sincere. Use your sincere voice. Do it.
Oh my God.
I will walk up to the door and I will answer it.
Okay, you see Eladriel there. You also notice that there are 2 guards flanking him.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
It's great to see you again. I've had a very long week, and I would like to apologize for a comment that I made to you earlier. It was very unbecoming of someone of my stature, and does not represent who I am as a person. And I hope that you accept my humble apology.
I think that you have all had a very stressful morning, and perhaps, in the spirit of friendship and goodwill, I can overlook the great insult to my person. So, shall we call it even?
I think even's fair.
Even is fair. I have rounded up your steeds. I wanted to let you know that you can choose to leave now and get a head start on wherever your journey may take you next, or if you wish to stay the night in this house, I will leave that up to you, but we will need it for other guests or visitors in the morrow.
Very well.
I think we should rest here and then go first thing in the morning.
We're very grateful for your hospitality. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome. Was there anything that you would require of me, or do you plan on heading out?
Has Reyna's family have they? Do they want to meet with us, or do you know?
I spoke to them, as promised. They were grateful for word of Reyna, but they did not wish to see or speak with anyone at the moment, at the very least. They
Okay.
did not say why, they just politely declined.
Kind of what I expected.
there's a lot of history there. I don't know how much you know. I don't even know the half of it, but there is most definitely some history.
I can only imagine. Thank you. I will let you get back to your duties.
You're welcome. Please let me know when you plan on leaving so that I can make sure that everything is finalized and prepared. We just don't want people slinking off. You know, we do keep a tight eye on who comes and goes from Singorn. It's how we protect ourselves.
Yes, is there a place that you would like us to check in before we depart?
Yes, if you go to the Western Gatehouse.
Western Gatehouse.
Yes, you can have me summoned from there. I don't live too far away, so it shouldn't take me long to get there to check you out.
Excellent. You can check me out anytime. It's a joke, because we're friends. Anyway, I'll
Right,
let you go.
a joke. Oh,
Tori just has little thumbs up peeking over the back of the couch.
Apologies if these are still grave times, and my sense of humor has not quite come back yet, so apologies for if I seemed standoffish at all.
Okay, the funny bone is the one that takes the longest to heal.
Very true. Very true. Well, with that, I shall take my leave and leave you to it.
Cheers.
Cheers. He raises a hand with no glass in it. Also a joke, you see, haha, because I have no glass.
Yes, very funny.
In
Mine's still healing.
Sorry.
And he just like awkwardly turns around and like walks away.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay.
After I close the door and I turn around and go, we're threes again.
Well, that went well.
You hear Sindar just scream from his robe.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad you're all good with him again, but
Okay,
I still didn't get to the library.
since
Next visit.
we're resting here for the night and then heading out in the morning, Kelsha, I need 200 gold coins.
Okay, for what?
You'll see.
Okay, here's 200 gold coins.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on Kelsha again to fix his intelligence.
Okay.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on me to fix my age.
Okay.
No.
So as Sylvia touches you on the forehead again, Kalasha, all of a sudden, like, algebra makes sense again, and like you're able to form complex thoughts and sentences, like far more complex than you have been lately. Like you just feel better, you feel more assured, you feel less unsure of everything.
I am so turned on right now.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
I know. I do.
You're welcome.
How many digits of pi do you know?
6.
No, not a 6!
I'm only 6.
All right.
And then Sylvia, as you cast it on yourself, you feel the crow's feet around your eyes tighten back up. You feel your joints not ache quite so much. You feel just things that were drooping feel a little bit more firm. Like everything, everything seems back
That's all
to
she cared
normal.
about.
Yay! I'm all perked up.
Yes, sure.
I
thought
got
you
my
looked
raccoon
fine the
ears
way
and my
you were,
raccoon tail,
though.
What?
I thought you looked fine the way you were.
Well, that was the disguise self spell, Tori.
No, I meant like in between your disguised self.
There was never an in-between. There's no lapse.
So we basically don't see a difference.
I'm gonna disguise self so she can see what I look like without the disguised self from before I fixed myself.
Okay, you see like these deep crow's feet form. You see
I feel
like
she
wrinkles in the
exaggerates
corners
it
of
and
her
makes
mouth.
it worse.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Like you see like thick wrinkles in her forehead. You see her hair turn more brittle and look like you could snap it off like a dry twig. You
I just see the thing from The Shining.
This is what that curse did to me when we fought in that time temple.
You see like her chest is like down to her fucking belly button. Like old pancakes. Like
This is what it had done to me.
Okay, pancakes are delicious.
not all pancakes.
Okay, and now I just like I drop it, but I keep my raccoon ears and my raccoon tail.
Okay.
But now I look like Sylvia again.
You do.
I'm mean.
As long as you're you look fine. It shouldn't matter like how you look on the outside.
I twirl.
Is her butt big? Does she keep the big butt?
No, it's normal.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm me.
Or
All right. So, what are your guys' plans for the night? Are you guys are staying at the house? Is there anything you want to do before you take your long rest?
No.
Nah.
I just want to try and start teaching Lil like little tricks
Okay.
if I can. I know
yeah.
she's a baby, but
Go ahead, roll animal handling.
I'm gonna take Kalishaw in the other room and talk about algebra.
I rolled
my
a
God.
17.
A 17? Okay, what trick are you trying to teach Lil?
I want to teach her to like I want to put her down and then like start with food and I want to teach her to come and then do it again and over again.
Okay. It takes a couple of hours. She's very young, and her mind still hasn't fully formed as much as a raccoon's mind does form. But after a couple hours, for at least the night, she does seem to figure out how to come to you. And you start with food, and she kind of toddles over, like kind of stumbling a little bit. But every time she makes it to you, she gets a nibble of food. Until eventually you stop with the food and you just hold your hand out as though you have food. And she again just toddles over. And like when she gets to your hand, she just kind of nuzzles it. And then like lays down.
And then I give her food.
She'll at least remember this for the night, but as she is a young mind, it's gonna take some work, but
That's all I care about. Bonding with this raccoon.
progress was made. So Garen and Kalishaw go to one of the bedrooms to go do math. Anybody else?
Complex equations.
Complex equations.
Now I have math by Little Boots stuck in my head.
Okay, so Siegfried, you're calling it a night?
Yeah.
Alright, Sindar, you already called it a night, correct?
Now he has nightmares about numbers.
Gravy.
Sylvia, are you calling it a night?
Mhm.
Okay. So, with that, as you're all sleeping, Siegfried,
Yes.
you feel yourself moving. Though you're laying down, you're comfortable, all of a sudden you don't feel the bed underneath you anymore. You don't feel anything. But you do hear, "Well, hello, Siegfried. It's been a while since we've spoken."
Yes, it has.
"How are you? How's the family?"
I think you already know, but if I am to indulge you,
"You are?"
well, we have not died permanently. Some of us, at least. I'm doing my best. It is difficult.
"Oh yes, the ones around you seem to love to die. They're dropping like flies, are they not?"
They make such terrible decisions sometimes.
Oh
But-
my goodness, don't they though? Yes.
And to what pleasure do I owe this visit?
Well, I thought it was a little bit overdue for us to speak. Congratulations on taking care of that nasty Chaos Dragon before she could do permanent damage to all of Exandria. Really, you should be applauded.
Yes. Speaking of which, we saw what looked like you speaking with her.
Oh, little old me, that must have been a doppelganger.
I don't believe so. I'm trying to dig through my notes to see because I thought I wrote this down, and I'll let him know what I saw.
Yeah. Says, well, that doesn't sound like me. But I suppose anything is possible, isn't it?
I suppose so. It could have been a simple trick by Chaos Dragon. Maybe trick by you. Who knows?
Well, I certainly don't, or do I? I probably do. Well, either way, I'm sure it's not important.
But just know, Asarak, I have not forgotten about you.
That warms my cold, undead heart. It really does. I like to know that you're thinking of me, Siegfried. It just tickles me so.
Oh, I am. I very much am. I hope to learn a lot about you.
Well, there is a lot to learn.
Yes, maybe where we go might have something that I can read, study.
Oh, Siegfried, before this is all over, things will be settled one way or the other.
Yes. Yes, they will be.
Well, my mother's calling, and you know how she can be, so I've got to go. Ta-ta! And you feel like cold undead lips press against your forehead, and you wake up in a cold sweat in the bed.
And I look around and I'm in the room, right?
Yeah, you're in the room.
Can I guess what time it is?
You look out, like, the window, like, you open up the shutters, and go ahead and roll a nature check for me.
6.
6? You have no idea. You could have been asleep an hour, you could have been asleep 4 hours. It's
So-
hard to tell.
But still dark?
Still dark. It's still very dark. It's just hard to say at what time.
If nothing seems out of place, then going back to sleep.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Sure. That's gonna be 19.
Okay, with a 19, you look around and you do notice a torn, slightly charred piece of parchment on a table that's in the room that was not there before.
I will get out of bed and go retrieve this parchment.
Okay. You look at the parchment and the words are in common, and all it says is "See you soon," with a heart.
Of course it does. I am going to use that. So I like roughly how big is it?
It's roughly, I'd say it's the size of like a wedding invitation.
Okay, I think I'm going to use that as a bookmark for my journal.
Okay. Fair enough. And then with that, that's the only
then
thing
I'm going to go back to bed.
Okay. So, dawn breaks and the morning sun begins shining through the windows that are on the east side of the small house. So, Sindar, Siegfried, and Kalasha, you're all awoken by the light shining through.
What time is it? Oh, it's early morning.
Yeah, I'm just going to be getting ready for the ride and
I'm gonna catch bugs.
Okay.
Like some freaking. Try and find someone for some coffee.
You do look. The house is fully stocked with like a pantry, and
Okay,
you do
cool.
find what you need to make coffee.
I will make coffee.
Okay. So while you're doing that, Sylvia, you're going to catch bugs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head outside the house. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Bum. Okay, that would be a 10.
Okay. You don't see any bugs in the general vicinity. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation 11.
11. Okay. You're outside for a good half an hour, like turning over rocks and logs. But eventually you do find underneath one of the logs some grubs. And you're able to grab them and bring them inside.
I got grubs.
So you guys just hear like Sylvia enter the house singing a song about grubs.
Boo! And I feed him a grub.
Okay. Phil looks at it, cocks his head, and then grabs it with one of his little raccoon hands, and just goes.
Cute and gross.
You see like a little bit of like grub paste like on the corner of his mouth.
Okay, I'll feed him a few more.
Okay. And he continues just wolfing down the grubs. And then after he eats the grubs, he just like curls around in your lap and immediately falls back asleep.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I put the grubs aside in like a little bag.
The most you would have is probably like an empty vial or something like that you put them in.
In an empty vial.
Okay. They are going to suffocate in that vial.
You have another raccoon.
I've been down this road.
But they're still edible dead.
You have another raccoon that also needs to eat.
Yeah, but they're sleeping still. Victoria hasn't left the room.
Okay.
Oh, am I sleeping late?
That's up to you.
Oh, I'll make my way downstairs. We were
Okay.
cuddling before we came downstairs. Or out of the room.
You
I
see,
thought I lagged because it was quiet for like a minute. I was like,
so you see Tori come down the stairs with Lil.
I caught grubs.
I'm so proud of you.
Sylvia holds the vial up.
Being so responsible.
Okay. So do you feed Lil the grubs?
Yeah.
Okay. She wolfs them down hungrily just like Phil does. And then just like immediately just like goes into a food coma. Okay. So, anything else you guys plan to do before you leave the house?
No, that was it.
Hand out this coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, coffee.
Oh, I was gonna ask Sindar, what do you think of my raccoon ears?
Accurate.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
That's it?
Sindar's very focused on becoming the best druid to ever be.
Oh,
So he would definitely know.
I feel like I do druid things sometimes.
No.
Yeah. I'm taking care of a raccoon, and I've polymorphed into a baby Armosaurus like 4 times.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome, because you can do it now too, because I did it.
Not yet.
Oh, but soon.
Soon. I need more training.
I could help you train.
No, that's okay. We should probably get moving.
yeah.
You guys have some real tension right now. That's kind of throwing off the vibe.
I'm calm.
I'm calm.
See, that didn't sound calm, Sylvia.
That's
No, it didn't.
that's on you, and you're rubber and I'm glue. Whatever you say about
What
Wait,
would the
you're
tree have
I'm
to
grabbing
do?
your glue. So what you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
Okay. How's everyone's coffee?
It's delicious. I love it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Siegfried.
Yeah, Siegfried.
You always know how to perk things up.
Just healing us in the battlefield and in the living room.
I had a visitor.
Oh, do tell.
Got a visitor, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, did you get up and sleepwalk?
Oh
No, well, I was too busy with you.
Not that kind.
Oh.
It
We were getting the circumference.
was a Serac.
Excuse me, what?
Ooh, in this house with babies?
The scary dead guy?
No, I don't believe we were actually here,
Alright.
but he was just checking in, seeing how we were doing. He left me a little note.
What was the note?
I pulled the note out of my journal. It says "See you soon" with a heart.
Do you guys ever think that like he's probably up to something and was actually using the Chaos Dragon
Yes.
and knew that we would stop her, but is doing something on the low and used her as a distraction?
I mean, anything's possible, sure.
Can we just enjoy today?
I know, right?
Can we worry about that when we figure out whatever it is? Like, I don't disagree that it's happening, but I just prefer not to occupy my entire mental state thinking about it.
Okay, fine. We ride on today.
Plus, think of the children.
I am thinking of the children. That's why I brought up a very valid concern.
You did.
Also, Riley, when you do the temporary hit point feature of your class, does it every short rest and long rest, or just short rests?
Both.
Sweet.
Or makes you choose. And it's only 5 creatures, so 2 of you don't get it because of the raccoons. So
You choose.
I'll give up my temporary hit points for the raccoon.
I will not.
no. Gavran and Kalasha will give up their temporary hit points because Siegfried heals. And Siegfried needs the temporary hit points.
I also heal.
Yeah, but Sindar heals too.
I am your brother.
But you're strong.
I am.
Simply adds 11 temporary hit points to my character sheet.
Wow.
Also, mine looks really cool now because it's 111 out of 111 with 11 temp hit points.
Nice.
I don't even have triple digits.
Me neither.
I do.
Bill needs it more than you do. Come on.
You're giving my temporary hit points to the fucking raccoon. You can keep them.
Okay.
That's
okay.
the point.
Everybody needs to remain calm. Remain calm here. Remain calm.
I will eat that fucking thing.
Hey, you shut up. You will not. I won't
All of a
let you-
sudden, Sylvia's voice gets super serious and deep and be like, do you actually it? I don't know if that makes
going
sense.
back again.
If you eat them, I don't eat you.
Get out, Robert. Get out.
So bad. Oh my god. I'm sorry, people at home.
Fucking Gabe, sorry.
I'm so sorry, people at home.
I'm not. You knew what you signed up for if you've been here before. If not, then I'm still not sorry.
Gabe, keeping it going in chat.
Alright. If Gabe's down, like, jokes, then it's all good, you know, so. Alright.
Oh my god.
That's good. Those were good. Those were good.
Anyways, Bill and Will are vulnerable and they need to be protected.
Whatever.
I agree.
Until we can get them home.
Yep, sure.
Or armor.
I'm yep.
It would look so cute with little raccoon armor.
Oh
I'm glad I know where I stand when it comes to raccoons.
We need to make money now.
Why are you so poor?
Because of you, Kalasha.
I gave you 200 gold yesterday. What'd you do with it?
I literally had to use it to heal you.
And yourself.
That was the cost
The
of
gold magically disintegrates.
Ow.
I don't think you can put that on me.
I mean, I still don't think you're as broke as
sorry.
I am, Sylvia. I don't think you should be complaining.
I'm very much complaining, okay? Because I started out the other day with 10,000 gold coins, okay? 10,000. And it's all gone.
How are all of them gone?
It's all gone. I have like 300 gold pieces now.
I can't even fathom how much that much money.
Well, technically it's 50 platinum.
How did you spend all that?
How did you?
The spell cost me like a lot of money. The one that trapped the thing.
I thought it was like
really
1,500
expensive.
gold.
No, it was like 5,000.
No, it's 1,500.
Oh, math.
Yeah, math!
So she just left it with the avatar of the Tiamat, so. Moonwave recompense.
It's gone now, okay? It's gone. All of it is gone.
You don't deserve money unless you learn math.
That's
scared
the
of math
thing
because
I've
of you guys
actually
now.
ever heard in my life.
Math is not just a sexual thing.
No,
It
it's
can be
not.
used in real life applications.
You have to respect math or you will be poor.
I mean, I'm already poor, so.
I'm not poor because of math. I'm poor because of Kalasha.
No. You're poor because...
After I gave that 3 gold to that priest lady yesterday, I only have 6.
What?
Oh, honey.
Why do you only have 6 gold? We've gotten gold since...
I haven't. I only had like 15 to start with when I met you guys.
Have we gotten some gold since we...
No, don't
If you
take
did, you didn't share it out of character.
How did we not share it?
Somebody, Riley, hoards it.
We didn't get paid for dick.
And it's gone.
I haven't made
It's
any
hard
money.
sometimes.
Wait.
I insight check Sylvia.
Sylvia,
fuck
you
it,
had
I
all
got
of our
guidance
money
for
and you
deception.
lost it? Is this what's fucking happening right now?
I rolled a 19. I got a 23.
I got a 21.
What's happening? I'm so confused.
Sylvia's lying out her ass.
What the fuck? We made money and you were just hoarding it?
No! I would never,
She's lying.
You're lying again.
ever do that, ever.
Oh my god.
Well, it's gone. All of it's gone.
Some of that
I'll be
was
happy.
hers.
I hope you're happy, Kalshaw, because it all went to you.
No,
Selfish.
it didn't. I didn't ask for anything. You said it was a gift.
You just had to keep getting cursed by stuff.
Sindar just begins banging his head on the wall.
Look what you've done to
I
She's just doing the head whip thing where she's going from one to the other. And she's getting angry.
I got cursed by something. Says the one with the armor that was on.
The whole reason that we were in that fucking space with that thing that grabbed him was because of your armor.
that we had to use to save them.
You chose. So you
Somebody had to
caused
buy
it all.
the bullet. Somebody had to
You
buy the
spent
bullet.
the money.
And I was the only one brave enough to do it, and I don't see
No
why.
one had to bite the bullet. We talked about it as a group and all decided that no one had to put it on, and you did it anyway.
Siegfried's going to use this moment as a social case study.
Okay.
I understand that you feel that way, but I do not remember it going down that way.
Well, you can remember this. Kalasha didn't cost you anything.
Yeah,
Right.
it did with the spells.
No, it didn't.
They were
It
expensive.
didn't cost. It wasn't his fucking
Literally.
fault. Damn it!
Cost
It
a lot
wasn't
of
even
money.
your money.
I'm gonna walk out.
It was our money.
Okay.
Loud.
I
Like, shh, go back to sleep. Shh.
I will
bludgeoning
say
damage.
I will say, Sylvia, roll an animal handling check.
Oh shit.
Disadvantage because you're screaming.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay, 8.
8. Phil is shitting all over the place. He is
Wow.
terrified.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you're yelling and screaming, and Phil is like right with you, and you're freaking him out, so he's just pissing and shitting all over you.
Look what you've done! And Sylvia storms away.
I'm casting animal friendship at.
I'm not sorry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So it's my fault she started yelling and the raccoon started pissing and shooting?
Second level got a little too, just to let
Nope.
I'm gonna cast Vicious
I'm
Mockery on
outside.
Red.
You want to cast what?
Vicious Mockery.
Oh, okay, we're
Oh.
going down that road.
Wow.
Alright.
Give me
He
the
said he wasn't
raccoon.
Sorry.
Give me
What's the saving throw?
18 wisdom?
Wisdom. Okay. All right. Oh, God, it wasn't charisma. Fuck. I rolled a natural 17, so that's a 21.
Okay. It does nothing.
Does nothing.
What did you say for your vicious mockery, though? You have to say something.
Well, you're just jealous because you have no hair.
Brian, no.
I'm sorry.
Riley, you killed him.
I'm sorry, spaghetti right now.
That was so brutal. Oh God.
I'm gonna go find a park so that Lil and I can calm down after that.
Okay. There's no problem. There's parks all over this place.
Yep.
You're able to find one easily.
You just tried to cast a spell at me.
Sylvia's already gone. She did it as she was leaving the room.
Huh.
Siblings, what are you gonna do, right?
I.
Can.
Wait.
Wow. Cool. Cool.
How big's the room?
Not huge. It's
All right.
yeah. I mean, it's about the size of like a standard living room.
Okay, cool. Can everyone just make a charisma save for me?
Wait, including me if I left the room?
Huh. That I did not make at all.
I feel like you would have done this before you left. If I'm
Yeah.
thinking it is what it is.
I have
It's
two.
it just says within range. It doesn't say that I have to see you.
Okay. Oh no, my dice. I dropped it.
I mean, I left, so I don't have to.
Yeah, it's calm emotions.
Nat 1.
That's so on brand.
I got a 17.
I literally rolled a 3 and I get a -1.
17 was the save.
Okay, I save.
I have a plus 11, but
Well, I think I got the 2 that I needed.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sylvia and Garen, like, as heated as everything's getting, all of a sudden, you feel this sense of calm and peace and tranquility wash over you.
And I'm gonna hold that for a minute.
All right, do you want to say anything while they're calm at all?
Fighting is getting us nowhere. We have somewhere to go. Please let us get there without ripping each other apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's poop on me.
Very wise words.
Please don't die, Brian.
It was said so calmly.
She is calm.
This calm, tiny voice. There's poop
Oh,
on me.
Sylvia, let me clean that up for you.
Please. Oh,
Okay.
Shouldn't smell like that.
no.
No. And after a minute, that's it.
Okay. The feeling goes away.
I should tell you guys about a spell that I learned a while ago.
What is it?
What?
I learned how to cast Zone of Truth,
Okay.
just in case it ever comes up.
And that affects me how?
Oh my god, that could be so much fun. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's be cool and let's go. Let's go see my master.
Indeed, we have to check out, but first we need to go get Tori and Lil.
Yeah.
What is Lil?
Lil's
is
the other
Lil?
raccoon.
Oh god.
Hey, Garen. It would really go a long way in making this whole thing work if you would really not roll your eyes or threaten to eat them all the time. They are now part of our family, and we need to support Sylvia and Tori in raising them. I'm not saying that you have to clean up shit or feed them or worry about any of that, but if we could just not roll our eyes at them and be gross.
I literally just cleaned up shit.
He did.
Right, which
Thank
is
you.
very kind. But then,
Yeah.
And then-
you could
and then-
points about the joke, not eating them and stuff like that. I can't control my eyes. I don't roll them on purpose.
so that's an unnatural phenomenon that's occurring.
Yes.
Can
You've
I
known
cast?
me for how long?
Can I cast Zone of Truth on you and then ask that question again?
Yes. Because it is the truth. I have no control over my eye roll.
So it sounds like he chooses to fail the charisma saving throw for Zone of Truth.
I'm just speaking my truth.
Okay. Anyway, well, let's go check out and get Tori and Lil, and then we can go see Garen's former lover's uncle or whatever.
We get to ride a horse.
Dude, did you really have to put it that way?
I just want to make it as awkward as possible.
Oh, great. Of course.
Because why wouldn't he?
Right. Why wouldn't he? I will try not to roll my eyes.
I appreciate that.
It's okay. Me and Brian caught it.
Are there enough horses for everybody?
You don't know. You're not at the gate yet.
We have to check out first, and then get Tori and the other trash panda.
So, as you guys exit the home, go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Yay.
While I was gone, I definitely wanted to go find a bakery.
11.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. Awesome.
I got a 7.
No.
16.
Okay.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
I got that +9.
So, Tori, you managed to find a bakery pretty easily just by following your nose. And you end up with what would you have wanted from the bakery?
I definitely wanted some stuff that wasn't super seasoned or like covered, so I could feed some of it to Lil, and then I totally got some like bear claws and cupcakes for myself.
Okay. So you have a half dozen bear claws and cupcakes, and you got a half dozen croissants as well.
Yeah. And I'm definitely talking Elvish the entire time, hoping they'll forgive me for being a half elf.
Okay. You get some dirty looks, but your money is still good, and you know you're able. I'd say for everything, mark off 3 silver. For the dozen treats.
Close on your butt here.
I know, right?
But
it's worth it though.
yeah, but you're treated relatively okay. No one's outright rude to you. You just get some weird looks. But Kalashaw and Sindar spot you on a bench in a park, feeding croissants to Lil.
Oh.
Hey, look, there she is.
Tori!
There, who is?
Huh?
What?
Oh, are we going now?
Yes, it's time to
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Is the yelling done?
No. I mean, for now.
Okay, good enough. Get up. I'm still
Okay.
feeding the croissant to Lil.
All right, and Lil is just savagely going at that croissant. She seems to like it much better than the grubs. But you guys eventually make it to the western gatehouse, and you send away for Eladril, who does about 10 minutes later show up and says, "Okay, so you're all prepared to see yourselves off." And he tells one of the stable boys to go grab the horses for you, and there are 6 total horses, and they actually seem to be very nice steeds. They didn't skimp on the horses. They don't look like, the dredge horses or like the horses that would be about to be put out to pasture. They're pretty in their prime, and they look pretty young and strong. Consider these a gift of Singorn for you on your travels. And I pray that you make it to your destination safely and soundly.
That is very kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your hospitality.
You are welcome. And if you should ever cross this way again, please make sure to stop by and say hello. And, perhaps we can share a meal. Things won't be so busy over here for me.
Speaking of food, do you want a cupcake?
Oh, thank you so much. But no, I'm not big on sweets, actually.
I have croissants.
Now that I would be interested.
I definitely give him 2 of the croissants.
Okay.
Werewolf.
You give him 2 croissants as his stomach begins growling like crazy.
Oh.
Thank you, Lady Tori. I greatly appreciate it. I shall cherish these.
So I'll start mounting up.
Welcome.
Okay. So you guys mount up and head out of Singorn, heading towards the Emerald Outpost. And as you guys hit the road on this beautiful morning, that is where we're going to go ahead and call it a session.
Ayu.
Oh, God.
What?
I couldn't go much further even if I wanted to because my throat, that choke killed me.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, thank you so much for everybody who hung out with us tonight on Tal'Dorei World in Chaos. For those of you who've been here before, you know that this is the time to get your questions in as we do a quick 5 to 15 minute Q&A, depending on how late we can go. So feel free to get those questions in now, or forever hold your Reese's Pieces, which are still a garbage candy.
Come on. You don't have to go out of your way to say it every fucking time.
Oh, trust me, that's not going out of my way. That's like always there for me.
You have to bring it up.
Yeah, I do.
What if I have a
Hey.
question?
Everyone else got to fight, okay? I wanted to fight.
Fair.
Yes, Riley, you can ask a question, but let me get to the first question that popped up before that. And that was, how did I like the party fight today? It's like watching mommy and daddy fight, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
Inter-party conflict is hard.
Yeah, it doesn't make anybody feel great. Okay, Riley, what is your question?
Will
okay.
Sindar
He
ever
snaps
love
his fingers
Sylvia
and puts them
back?
in an emotional point.
The question is undecided.
So there's a chance.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like after today, that 3 is edging to a 2.
Gabe asks, will Tori play music with Kalasha and his bagpipes since they are both bards?
Ooh.
We already have.
Yeah,
And would
absolutely.
totally do so again.
Yeah, at the party when I was totally listening.
Oh, when I was suspicious of everybody? That party?
The gala.
The
No.
Baylord?
No, it was when we were at the festival.
The festival, that's it. Yeah.
Or you were singing then.
Yes.
Kalashaw sang.
But
Not
Riley-
with bagpipes.
Riley wasn't here for that session. Though.
Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
danced very badly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Gabe asks, if the Raven Queen told Siegfried he can't save someone in the party and he had to let them die, would he?
Yep.
Oh,
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
That's kind of Siegfried's thing.
That's kind of a grave cleric, you know.
oh, oh.
Sorry. I'm beholden to my faith.
Oh, Gabe asked a loaded question.
What the fuck, Gabe?
This is what I want to know.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Who's better in bed? In Garred's opinion, his elf boyfriend or Kalasha?
It would have to be Kalasha, because Kalasha is
Recency
adventurous. Kalashaw's experienced. I mean, his former elf lover was an elf and stuff and lived a long time, but wasn't that experienced and stuff. Like, Kalashaw's been around the world, you know, like,
Yeah, he has.
so, yeah.
Around the whole ring.
That's like,
Oh, man. My next character is going to be an illegitimate Kalasha baby.
Oh my god, yes. Absolutely, I 100% am okay with that.
yeah,
Do it.
yeah. Somebody's got to do it.
Gabe's next question fucking gave me an idea.
And that question was, when the party had deck of many things, Robert, were you upset when Kalasha didn't pull any good cards?
No, it was cemented kind of like this idea that I had for the character that he's just super unlucky. It just kind of worked out that way. So
And it really hasn't changed much.
it hasn't changed at all. He's just the most unlucky son of a bitch ever.
But he's got strong wizard boyfriend.
He does.
And that makes me think, frickin', because of what Sylvia did. Because
Yeah, you just now thinking of that. I was
son
thinking,
of a.
yeah.
Well, I had totally forgotten that my intelligence was changed because of the stupid fucking Temple of Fate.
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot that I
man.
lost an intelligence point. Or
Well, if you give her 100 gold, she can fix you, or you can fix yourself.
I've got 800.
You could fix yourself.
I can fix myself.
Y'all are gonna spend all your gold on just like making yourselves not suck anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Gold
pretty
can't
good
fix that
idea.
for me.
You
not
forced
be-
that deck of many things on us, Brian.
I did
Not
not.
the-
I left
Dumb.
it there. I just left it outside.
Wait.
I'm a level stronger because of it.
the deck, sure, but the
That didn't
temple
help Raina.
twice, like,
You
Well,
didn't have to go in.
the first time was him. The second time was Robert's fault
Yep.
because he pulled from the deck.
Yep.
And at no point in this entire game have I ever forced you to do a thing. I leave things for you in places, and you decide whether or not you want to go. That's on you.
We usually take the bait.
That's not my fault.
oh, you
But
guys wanted the vestige, so you wanted to go into the Temple of Fate, so
Well.
you wanted to take the stones.
Yeah, kinda. That's how that works.
I mean, that's kind of what adventuring is.
You
Yeah,
guys could have just not gone and get it and found a different thing to do.
We could have got there in a zombie-filled forest and been like, fuck this.
Let's
Well,
just
yeah.
be honest.
It-
Everything in this game, it's all my fault.
Also accurate.
Just about.
Yeah.
Except for the things that are Sylvia's fault.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like between Kalasha and Sylvia, like that's the campaign.
Dream team.
Like,
Right?
Kalasha and Sylvia die, and all of a sudden there's just peace in Tal'Dorei. Nothing ever goes wrong ananymore.
There is
There are
no
no-
conflict.
There's no
Everyone
great
wait.
evils.
Wakes up in the morning and goes, howdy, neighbor.
I mean,
That's funny.
Uh,
that would be hilarious. Oh my god.
Gabe says, so Rayleigh, I can't tell, does Sylvia like Sindar and why?
Yeah. Yeah, Sylvia likes Sindar, but she doesn't like that he doesn't like her. So she gets offended when he doesn't like her. I didn't know how to explain it at first, so I had to think about it. But yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Gabe asks, has Sindar always been a loner type, or did something in his past make him want to be distant from other people?
When I reveal his full backstory, you'll find out all about that.
Ooh, drama.
Or you could be like me and your character dies before the backstory comes out.
Oh, no. It'll happen.
There you go.
Sylvia will ask about it in a heartfelt moment.
Side note: expect more one-on-ones with Kalashon Sindar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I really like that encounter because, like, I don't know if anyone watches Naruto, but I envision him like Sai from Naruto, just like totally doesn't understand anything like social or romantic at all. He's to the point.
Good.
All right. Gabe asks, besides your own characters, who's your favorite in the party and why? And let's start with Dana.
Sylvia.
All right, Riley.
Because I love warlocks.
Mine's a tie between Siegfried and Kalshaw. Because Siegfried, if he dies, he dies. I don't know. That's really funny to me. And then
Literally from a movie.
Oh, is it?
I
don't know, but I love
Pretty
it.
famous movie.
Is it? How famous?
Oh my god, like a really famous one. It's like an 8.
Is it like as famous as like Titanic?
It's called Gravy Boats. Yeah, absolutely.
It's called Gravy Boat?
No.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I never heard of it. And then Kalshaw, because Kalshaw's funny, but also unpredictable.
I don't know.
I'm always surprised.
I'm not anymore. He's like, I'm going to do this wild and crazy thing. I'm just like, yeah, of course you are.
I'm always like, wow.
I'm always like...
You do sigh a lot.
I do.
We
Maddie.
don't talk about that on stream, Robert.
Excuse me?
Maddie.
I mean, yeah, I would say Kalasha. Yeah. Because he's just like a very fascinating character, and we all when the character was first introduced, as a guest and stuff like that, we were all just like, oh my god, this character's so cool. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Like we gotta see Kalasha again. Just because it's a fascinating character. It's a lot of layers.
Like an onion.
We're a parfait.
I like parfaits.
Oh god, I'm starting to lose my voice, so we gotta wrap this up. Sai.
I think Siegfried, because I like his sense of humor.
All right, Derek.
Sindar, because he is. It's like all this. He's the fucking "this is fine" meme.
Oh yeah.
No.
Totally.
All right, and finally Robert.
Garen, I think he really balances out the crazy in the party. Because there's a lot of it.
Yes, there is.
I don't think we would end up anywhere. Garen.
Without Garen, we're like, oh shit, there's a door here.
Well, guys,
Oh no,
it
we
was
have to
a
sleep
pleasure.
outside.
All
I'll
right.
make a fort.
No. Okay, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night and say our goodbyes before my voice is completely gone. As you can tell, it's fading. And before I lose my voice, I just want to remind everybody that we are proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool, geeky gear. With that, we're going to say our goodbyes. Let's start with Maddie today.
Hey folks, I do talk shows on my channel. I've got stuff coming up. My brain's not working. But I can say not this weekend, but the next weekend is my So Chatty's 1 year anniversary. So Brian's coming on the show. I some other guests, including Devin Rue, and we're gonna celebrate in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Stuff and stuff. Next weekend, doing a charity thing over Welcome to the Party. So coming out with us, we raise money for Rice's Texas. And on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm running a game that's including a bunch of great players, including, Throck himself and Jennifer Kreshner and stuff like that. So it's going to be really awesome. So I'm not nervous at all. I had to use Roll20. Yeah. A crash course.
Rip.
So, anyway, stuff and things, Yeah.
All right. Robert.
Can't think.
You can find me on the internet.
Fuck you.
At DSC_Smurf. I play D&D a whole bunch. You can catch me on Dubstack Charisma Monday and Tuesday nights. And on Fridays, coming up on Welcome Party RPG. Back to you, Brian.
First of all, I want to say fuck you, Robert. Fuck you so hard, and not in the sexy way. And then I want to say, Derek, go ahead.
Hey, I'm Derek, aka Delta J4. That's my handle pretty much everywhere. You can find me here every Wednesday playing Siegfried Castle, the Grave Cleric, and I stream almost every day on my own Twitch channel, Delta J Ford, playing Hollow Knight right now. Hope to be playing with some of these folks, streaming that coming up in the near future. Yeah, make sure you're following me on Twitter and Instagram, because that's where I'm like, hey, I'm going live, and I also post pictures of doggies.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, Dana.
Hi guys, I'm Dana. You can find me mostly on Twitter at DanaLeeB. That's where I live. I also live here every Wednesday playing with all my friends. And I love D&D, and I have a headache, and I am so tired.
All right, Riley.
Hello. I'm Riley, and you can find me on Twitter at Riley Avery. In the works, I am trying to do stream things, and I'm going to stream my video games soon when I get my special Delgado card and camera. And
I think I just hate all of you.
And I want to stream my Overwatch, because I play an ungodly amount of Overwatch. And then I also want to play Dead by Daylight with like Brian and Carrie and Derek and Sai and like whoever has PlayStation 4 that's a weirdo, because I'm a weirdo and we're weirdos. And it's really, really just, it's good content. I want to share the laughs. I'm rambling because I'm tired.
And Sai.
Hi, I'm Sai. I'm here on Wednesdays with all of my friends. Tune in next week to watch us bug Brian again. Here you go, Brian.
Yeah, oh guys, I'm also here on Wednesdays.
What?
You are?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I forgot to say.
You don't need to say it.
Brian's close.
Bye, Brian.
It's Wednesday. You're here.
Yeah, but every Wednesday, every time.
You're here.
Except for the times you're not.
Okay, how's that down?
Thank you, everybody. I've been your Dungeon Master, Brian Penaloza. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Sugar Bear. That's at CPT Sugar Bear. If you want to find out the rest of the shit I'm doing, go there and look it up, because I can't talk anymore. So thank you so much again for hanging out with us, and we hope you have an amazing night, and we'll see you next week on Tal'Dorei World in Chaos.